Another page in my playbook, the Church of Scientology is getting more controversial than ever. Now, former members of the church's elite management team are speaking out, saying that they were abused, severely underpaid, and trapped. If they wanted out, they had to pay the church thousands of dollars and then were completely cut off from the family and friends who remained in the fold. NBC's Kerry Sanders has more.
Business as usual, it seems, for Scientologists at the organization's expanding world headquarters in Florida. But for 33-year-old Christine Colbrand, once a member of Scientology's elite core, Sea Org, life is anything but. She was born into a family of Scientologists, but since Christine and her husband Chris, also a member of the church, broke away and started speaking out against Scientology, as they did in a recent New York Times article, Christine says the church has cut her off from her family.
They have to make a choice between their daughter or, their eternity, or what they think is their eternity as far as their salvation goes spiritually.
Spokesman Tommy Davis says the church denies interfering in her family, but does say members are taught to cut contact with so-called suppressives, people who viciously attack the church.
I've been labeled a suppressive person because I, basically no longer support the church.
Her decision to leave, she says, was emotionally and financially costly. Christine says every member signs a so-called eternity contract to remain a Scientologist for 1 billion years. When she broke that contract, she says the church, which had paid her $50 a week, handed her a $40,000 bill for counseling services the church had given her over her lifetime.
I signed a contract that said I was going to be there for the rest of my life and beyond. So I didn't fulfill that contract, and they bill you.
That bill was later reduced to $10,000. But still, Christine claims the church made leaving so difficult, she made an extreme choice. The Sea Org does not allow members to have children, so she got pregnant and hid it until it was too late for an abortion. The church denies putting any pressure on members to have abortions. Scientology boasts millions in their congregation, including high-profile movie stars John Travolta and Tom Cruise.
It is being a Scientologist, people are turning to you.
Whose Scientology video on YouTube has been viewed more than 5 million times, a testament to the public's fascination with this secretive religion. But the New York Times reports members are walking away in increasing numbers.
Now there is the sense that people who do leave have company. They're not alone, and that's what's contributing, I think, in some ways to this flood of people who are kind of, stepping out of the church.
And the New York Times reported that according to the American Religious Identification Survey, the number of Scientologists in America has plunged from 55,000 in 2001 to 25,000 in 2008. And a final page